Utopia is now open every day from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. and till 1 a.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Chill out with a craft cocktail or an ice-cold beer, and Utopia's got the latest gaming machines with big jackpots ready for you to win. Need the perfect spot for your next celebration? Utopia features a beautiful event venue, available now for parties, reunions, and private events. So come see what all the buzz is about. The drinks are cold, the space is hot, and Utopia is ready for you.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Dr. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay, all right, so we got Dr. Scott Giltner. You are a professor of history at Culver-Stockton.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me. Good to be back.
Yes, so we're talking, you obviously know your history. You said you were lucky enough to be a part of the Lincoln-Douglas Historical Board.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and with that, you get to do some other fun things, and one of those fun things will be the historical, what is it? The history happy hour.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
I love the title of it. Give me a general rundown of what history happy hour is. Who's welcome to join? What we're looking at? What people can expect?
Okay, so the History Happy Hour is sort of our monthly history program at the Lincoln-Douglas Debate Museum downtown. And we bring in a variety of guest speakers. Typically it's a history presentation, but sometimes it could be music, sometimes it could be other things. And we have, each month we have a different person to come in and focus on some aspect of either the Lincoln-Douglas debate, this region, or when we're just looking for topics, someone from the time period of the Lincoln-Douglas debate. So
Gotcha.
It's our way of kind of focusing more on that topic with some good presentations from some local historians.
Okay, cool. And anybody can join, right? Anybody can attend?
Absolutely. Our events are, the doors open at 5:30 the talk starts, and between 5 and 5:30 we eat cheese and crackers and drink wine and then have presentation, and then we're usually out the door by 6:30 or so.
All right, cool. So yeah, very much a happy hour, and then you get some information on top of that. Very, very cool. So I believe you just gave a presentation, right? Just
Yeah,
recently.
I gave a presentation in May.
Okay, and then the one coming up, Chuck Schultz is presenting, correct?
Yeah, former Mayor Chuck Schultz, our friend Chuck Schultz, who's been a member of our museum for many years, not anymore. But Chuck is going to be speaking on Thursday on the topic of bicentennial reflections on Quincy's history. He's been one of the people leading our bicentennial effort, as you know. And now that we're at the end of that process, he's pulling some thoughts together on, okay, now that we're at the end of the bicentennial, what lessons can we draw from the process of looking at our history and celebrating it?
Sure.
And then I'd also bet, knowing Chuck, that he's going to be giving us some lessons about what we've learned from our past in Quincy that we might apply looking ahead, hopefully, especially focusing on the Lincoln-Douglas debate, which my guess is he'll talk about that a bit.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, it is a big year, of course, for Adams County. So I imagine that, yeah, former mayor will do a fantastic job of presenting, what the bicentennial means, what about some of the history, especially with Lincoln-Douglas, and then, moving forward, what we can expect to see and build on, right? Yeah, so very, very cool. Okay, and where is this held?
So this is at the Lincoln-Douglas Debate Museum, which is right on the square, right across from the debate site. And it's a wonderful, newly renovated museum, by the way. At the moment, we're open on Saturdays for hours, so we're usually there from 10 until 2 on Saturdays. We're hoping to figure out more staffing for the week as we go. And it's a great opportunity to connect with some local historians and hear some good stories about the past. I'll also mention we've already have our topic figured out for our September History Happy Hour.
Okay.
Dr. J. Matt Ward from Quincy University is going to be doing a presentation, kind of bringing in some agricultural and medical history. He's an antebellum historian, and he's going to be talking about cattle and milk sickness in the antebellum period. So it should be really interesting.
Yeah.
So, we got some good stuff going on. And then we have our our annual, we have an October event we haven't planned yet, but that's our debate anniversary event every year. So we try and do something special. So there should be a special program in October that we will announce when we can.
Very, very cool. And if anybody wants more information about the happy hours or any other event that you have going on, or to just get involved, where would they go?
So you can go to our Facebook page, the Lincoln-Douglas Debate Museum Facebook page, or anybody that wants to can shoot me an email or give me a shout. Somehow I'll be happy to get back to you.
Or visit the museum on Saturdays, 10 to 2.
Yes,
right?
please do. Please do.
Absolutely. And I think I've said it before, but I think I know myself, and I don't want to speak for everybody, but sometimes we take our history for granted. So it's always a good idea to go kind of reconnect to some of our roots and figure out, where we came from, because that's the only way we can keep moving forward, right?
Well, absolutely, especially around here, because one of the things that you learn when you study this period of the Lincoln and Douglas debates is, during the 1840s and 1850s, sort of all eyes were on us. This part of the world was kind of the focal point of everything as we were declining toward the Civil War. So not only is it really interesting history, but it's history that played a really, really important role in that time period.
Yeah. Very, very cool. And then, of course, reflecting on our bicentennial anniversary, what better way to learn a little bit more than to go listen to former Mayor Chuck Schultz and all of his infinite knowledge, right? And learn a lesson or two, and also have some cheese, have some wine, mingle, and have a great night.
Absolutely. We'd love for people to come out. Chuck's a great storyteller, and we're looking forward to it.
So do people need to register?
Nope, they can just show up. We've got 30, 35 chairs, and we can always get more from the basement. So anybody that shows up is more than welcome. So.
Okay, perfect. 5 p.m. Thursday, right?
Absolutely.
All right, thank you, Dr.
Thank
Scott.
you.
Appreciate it. Coming up next, I sit down with Michael Cody, sports coordinator for the YMCA. We're going to talk flag football. Stay tuned.
The Tower, a great place to meet and eat. But did you know the Tower has one of the finest drink selections in our area? Along with its incredible Mexican menu, the Tower specializes in tequilas for every taste. Names like Patron, Cabo Wabo, and Hornitos. And don't forget the margaritas. On Mondays and Tuesdays, stop by and pick up a single topping pizza and get Tower margaritas to go. Enjoy the Tower at home or in our dining room, bar area, or the Tower's signature climate-controlled porch. The Tower Pizza and Mexican in Quincy.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games.
Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tee, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be. Before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan-favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carry-out is available too. Now, with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's a fun place to eat and drink. 2902 Broadway.
And welcome back. Joining me now, Michael Cody, sports coordinator with the YMCA. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks
Wonderful.
for having me.
Of course. So I thought I was going to get to talk to Kristen, but she says you're the one who knows all the business, right?
With the sports side of things,
Yeah.
I will say Kristen wears many hats, so I'll never say that I know more than her.
Okay.
But
right.
maybe about football, baseball, those things, I've got a little bit of an edge there.
Gotcha. All right. Well, so today we're talking about flag football, which I always loved as a sport in gym because it seems like something that, yes, it requires some skill and stamina, but I feel like I was better at grabbing flags than I would be like tackling, right?
Yeah, you put yourself in the right spot.
Yeah.
You can be a playmaker in a lot of different ways.
Right?
On the flag.
Yeah. It requires different levels of skill, but I think it's a sport that almost anyone can enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, heck, you're seeing they've got women's professional flag football now. They're going to have it in the next Olympics.
Yeah.
I mean, you're seeing high schools now across the country are kind of introducing it on a club level for those who maybe aren't wanting to do tackle,
Right.
but are still wanting to have some sort of touch with the game.
Yeah, very, very cool. And I enjoy watching it. It's just one of those things. It's really fun, especially when it's little kids.
Yes.
So let's talk about that program. Okay, so you have, you offer a flag football program geared mostly towards the younger kids, right?
Yes.
All right, so you have age groups, though, that you're not going to be playing, I'm not going to have my little one out there playing someone that's,
Correct.
Okay.
So we've got our first and second grade division, and then we also run a third and fourth grade division. We've kind of found in the area that there are some opportunities once you get past that kind of fourth grade age. Tends to lean more towards tackle, so we are looking at doing some more camp style things for the older kids if they're just wanting to get some sort of football. We're working on some dates. For those, they'll probably be kind of closer to back half of fall and then planning one for next summer as well. But yeah, we focus on the littles with the first and second grade, third and fourth, very developmental, fundamental focus. Nobody's out there that we think is going to be playing in the NFL tomorrow.
Right,
so really just focus on teaching the kids the right thing. We even do a sportsmanship values initiative, so teaching them to kind of develop character on a field as well. I know I get in trouble when I say this sometimes because I've got some educators in my family, and I was a good student, I promise, but I feel like I learned a lot more on a field or a baseball diamond when it came to developing character than maybe I did in a classroom at a desk.
Yeah, makes sense. And, different people learn different ways. And I think sports it's a good way to kind of create that balance and the well-rounded,
And it gives kids something to do when, mom and dad pick them up from school now that's back up. Gets them the opportunity to jump out there and get some energy out because Lord knows they need it. Once you get school and then even they start to introduce homework and stuff at those younger ages, so it's their first time doing that. Gives them a little balance to get some energy out in the evenings.
Absolutely. Okay, so and also you mentioned it's a short season, so as a parent, we're all very busy, especially with school starting back up, and then you have sports school sports. But this is a short season that I think is pretty doable for almost everyone, right?
Yes. So we do September 8th will be our kickoff. That Monday night we'll have our first games, and we'll run them Monday and Wednesday nights until October 15th, weather permitting.
Sure.
We'll knock on wood on that one. But yeah, it's a really cool opportunity to get kids out there, get them active, but also not tell parents like, hey, you got to commit to this for the next 3-4 months.
Right.
So it's just 6 weeks. Really just get out there, have a good time, teach the kids the right thing. We actually get to partner with Palmyra and Hannibal, so we'll have some of their teams jumping over and playing in it every now and then too. And so an opportunity there we don't see as much as the kids get older, but to have a little bit of a rivalry across the river.
Yeah,
and
right?
So that's fun for the little ones as well. And maybe years from now when they're reading Muddy River or something locally, they'll say, oh, I played against that kid in flag football. And so.
Very, very cool. Okay, so easy season. The games are held when? Mondays and Wednesdays?
Monday, Wednesday evening, kind of in that 5 to 8 p.m. slot.
Okay.
We try to do the younger kids a little bit earlier just with bedtimes and that
Sure.
stuff.
And to get registered, the deadline is coming up pretty quickly.
Yes, so Friday night, 11:59 p.m. It'll close. We've got an all online registration. It's super simple. You can click links that we've already got on our social media, Facebook, Instagram. Kristen did those. That's where I let her and say, yes, you know way more.
She knows what she's doing there,
Or you can go right on QuincyYMCA.net. If you click our registration page, it's there. You'll see cute little photos of kids playing flag football and a register button. So
perfect. And then there is a fee to play, but as always, the YMCA is here to help. So if you are interested, right?
Yes, absolutely. So I always word it as we are a for the community organization, and so we can only be as good as our community is jumping in and doing and participating in what we've got going on. So we never want a financial burden to kind of harbor or stop a kid from jumping into a sport. And so always reach out. We're happy to have those conversations and help in the ways that we can where it's applicable. And then also just fun to get to see any little kid out there who wants to play regardless of what they've got, going on.
Yeah, absolutely. I love it. Okay, so flag football, it starts September 8th.
September 8th.
Deadline for registration is this Friday.
22nd.
22nd at midnight. get signed up. It sounds like it's going to be a blast. And Mondays and Wednesdays, everybody's looking for something to do in the evening, right? Yeah, fun. All right, Michael, thank you so much. One more time, give me that website where people can register.
It's going to be QuincyYMCA.net.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I
Thanks
appreciate it.
for having me.
All right. I think that does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for Coffee Talk. See you then.